And we're live. Welcome to Metanoia Reports. Tonight we have Shellie from CJ Rose Cosplay and Props and Commissions. I am Papa Bruce. Lady Diana was not able to make it this evening. So we'd like to go ahead and welcome Shellie. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you have going on.
I'm Shellie or CJ. I run a cosplay page on Facebook. I also have Cosplay Amino, and a lot of my Instagram goes to cosplay as well. I'm huge on cosplay. I like drawing and stuff like that.
All right. How long have you been cosplaying for?
It's been 6 or 7 years now. I think my first con was GeneriCon in 2011. Had to think about that for a second.
That's pretty awesome. And what got you into cosplay?
My friend in homeroom was sitting next to me, and it was a Wednesday. It happened to be the Wednesday before GeneriCon, and she was like, "Hey, do you want to go to this thing with me?" And I was like, "Well, what's that?" And that's what got me into it. I went out that night and threw together a Team Aqua Grunt cosplay from Pokemon. And I only got to go Friday night that year, but that's what really got me into cosplay and making my own costumes and stuff like that.
And you made that costume for yourself for the Team Aqua Grunt?
I pieced it together. So what I did was I got a black and white striped shirt, I got a bandana and duct tape because my mom would not let me make pants or tape fabric to my jeans. So what I did was I took the bandana, I duct taped the A on it, and I duct taped a pair of jeans with the circles on the side, and that was basically my cosplay.
Sometimes the easy, quick ones are the most fun.
Yeah, it was really fun, although my duct tape fell off halfway through the con. But that was okay.
And it wasn't very good duct tape, was it?
No.
Because you do know what they say about duct tape, right?
I mean, Gorilla Tape is better than duct tape, but...
Yeah. But you know what they say about duct tape. It has a dark side, a light side, and it holds the universe together, just like the Force.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still think Gorilla Tape holds better. I use Gorilla Tape now.
So do you have any cons that you're planning on coming up for the rest of the season?
I'm doing Albany Comic Con in October and GeneriCon for sure. GeneriCon is my one con every year that I have to go to. But other than that, it depends on if I'm working whatever weekend, because I have to put in 3 weeks ahead of time for conventions if I know they're coming up. So unfortunately, this Saturday is Electric City at the Schenectady Library, and I won't be attending that, which is really kind of disappointing because I went last year, and it was pretty great. It was a nice free little con to go to, just something to do on a Saturday.
It seems that there's more and more of those little free in a library cons, because they're the one that Diana is coming out here for is one of those as well.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go on to the random questions.
Yay!
Yay! So, what is your favorite kind of sandwich?
That is very random. Either roast beef or turkey, and American cheese or cheddar cheese.
I like turkey myself. I used to hate roast beef when I was a kid, though.
I don't like ham. I hate ham.
Yes, ham.
Not a ham fan.
I gave up pork for a long time. Okay. Sorry. Do you have any magazine subscriptions?
No, I don't. I don't read at all ever.
Never, ever, ever read anything at all?
Nope. Nope.
No books?
Unless it's manga and I'm really interested in it. But I haven't had time to read because I'm either working or working on cosplay.
I can relate. Actually, this summer I've done a lot of reading, but that's only because, unemployed college student. Go figure. What was your first concert?
Oh, that's embarrassing. Jonas Brothers was my first concert.
It's no less embarrassing than mine, which I'm not sharing right now. Because people still have at least a grain of respect for me right now. I'm afraid they would lose all respect for me if I said. All right. Do you find Christmas stressful?
Considering it's 3 days before my birthday, yes.
Oh, does your family do that thing where, oh, your birthday's coming up, we're just going to give you your Christmas birthday presents together?
Sometimes, as I got older, they kind of just hand me money and say, hey, or buy your own present. But when I was younger, I would get like 2 presents, one for Christmas, one for my birthday from everyone. So I really wouldn't get that many presents. So it was like, here's your Christmas present and then here's your birthday present, but they're on 2 separate days kind of thing. So I get 1 present from every member of my family, which is not a lot.
No. When I was married, my wedding anniversary was the same way. But we're not going to go into that because that's another thing we... Black or green olives?
None. Neither.
I
don't like olives.
I don't know what to say to that. I feel like you've just personally injured me. I'm just joking. And I believe our guest has frozen for a moment. So we will pause for a few moments while she works on getting back. Do you want to say that there isn't... I'm surprised that people are available lately because,
I'm sorry, I kind of cut out.
It's all right.
What's been going on?
I just said I'm surprised that people have been, around and available since Pokemon Go came out.
Oh my god.
And I believe that we are once again having technical difficulties. Please bear with us. Again, please bear with us for just a few moments. I would like to take a moment to just let you guys know that we are still doing, sorry, we are still doing some of our various things. Specifically, we have 19 of the 20 free cosplay badges with with your donation. That will be ending on August 20th, and it looks like our guest is back.
I'm sorry, my computer me.
It's all right. It's all right. I was just telling everyone about the thing that we have going on, the cosplay badges that we are giving away with the donations. All right, so back to questions.
Yes.
Where would you bury hidden treasure if you had some?
Not in my backyard, that's for sure. Oh, I don't know. On an island somewhere.
Like a Canada island or a Caribbean island?
Probably a Caribbean island.
But everybody goes to Caribbean islands.
But who's going to be looking for treasure there?
Everyone?
Well, now they will.
All right. What is the most memorable compliment that you have ever gotten?
That's a tough one. It's probably something about cosplay. Like, anytime anyone says they like my cosplay, I get, like, really excited, and that's really memorable. I was just at RTX, and the first day I cosplayed as Female Ty, and I was like, oh, it's an internet convention. No one was really cosplaying, which was surprising to me. And I had one person. I walked into a panel immediately. Oh my God, there's Ty! And I was like, oh my God, she noticed me.
I've had that moment. A couple years ago when I went to TorCon, I was dressed as 2P England, Oliver. And somebody said, oh my God, there goes the con. Oliver's here. So I was kind of excited about that stuff. Sometimes I do share stories, just not when they would scare everyone. Gloves or mittens?
Gloves.
Is there a particular reason why, or?
A couple of my characters wear gloves, so I mean, gloves. I like gloves.
I do too, honestly.
I need my fingers. Fingers are important.
Yeah, they are. the character I'm most known for cosplaying wears gloves as well. What's your most embarrassing cosplay story?
I don't think I have one yet.
You don't have one yet? Well, just wait till you get together with Caitlin and I, or Diana and I, for Albany. That's gonna be a scary thing. We're once again having technical difficulties. Again, please bear with us. If you are interested in following us online, feel free to follow us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Metanoia reports or on twitter.com/Metanoia reports. And I believe that we have our guests back. Did I mute you? No. Are you still there? We do apologize for any inconvenience. I kind of understand. And you're back.
I'm sorry.
Quite all right. It's not your fault.
I don't know why. My computer's dumb.
It's all right. It happens. What I was saying is you don't have an embarrassing cosplay story yet. Just wait until you run into Diana and I at Albany Comic Con.
Oh, great.
I believe that I am going to that. I am not sure as of yet, though. Do you have any group cosplays that you want to do?
I've done one. I was Shiny Flareon for Genericon this past March, but that's the only group cosplay that I've done.
Is that
did
the
a
picture?
group photo shoot one?
Is that the one that had what's the black one? I'm sorry, I'm not very adept with Pokemon as I should be. You had the four.
I don't know, I'm trying to think. Because Umbreon is black, and
That's
my
the one.
friend Zayden did the shiny version that kind of matched mine because we were kind of Egyptian themed.
Yes, that was the one I was thinking of. It looked amazing. And if you want to see Shellie's cosplays, check them out, facebook.com and / what's the rest of it?
It's CJ Rose cosplay commissions and props, or something like that. I think I switched the words around.
That was a really amazing cosplay. I was looking at it earlier before before we started the call. Do you ever want to get married?
I mean, maybe eventually.
Yes, take your time. Don't rush into it. Take advice from someone who has been there. Do you ever dance even if there's no music playing?
Sometimes. Depends. Depends on what mood I'm in.
That's actually the best time to, when you're in one of those dancing moods, you just got to dance regardless. And sometimes it is glorious. All right. Would you box a kangaroo?
No. No. I've seen that movie. Nuh-uh. Wouldn't do it.
I probably wouldn't either, because kangaroos can be scary.
Very scary.
Not that I'm scared or anything. Just.
No, I do think they're cute and adorable.
All right. Peanuts or sunflower seeds?
Both?
They are both pretty awesome. I wouldn't be able to choose either. Some of these are really, really, really random, and I apologize that it's just like craziness.
That's okay.
What is the best prop that you own?
The only prop that I own, actually, is my 6 foot by 4 foot maca scythe from Soul Eater.
That was an amazing scythe. I was very impressed.
Yeah,
with
my
how
dad
it
is an
came out.
engineer, so that's a plus.
Are you part of any group?
I'm part of 3 or 4 cosplay groups, I think. Maybe 5.
That's pretty cool. I'm the member of one, and it's one that I run with my child. Do you sleep with your sheets tucked in or out?
I think out. I really don't know. I just kind of pass out.
Well, what I mean by tucked in is like they're tucked under the bed, like military style.
Oh, no. Mm-mm.
Okay. Even when I was in the military, I couldn't sleep that way.
If it does get tucked in, it comes out.
Yeah. Well, like I said, even when I was in the military, I couldn't sleep that way. Do you sing in the shower?
No.
Are you telling the truth?
Only sometimes. Only when I'm really bored and home alone.
Well, yeah, that's about when everybody else does it.
So, mostly no.
Do you have any future goals that you'd be willing to share with us? This could be cosplay or life goals or in general.
I mean, my cosplay goal is to start competing in competitions, so like craftsmanship and stuff. So my current project that I'm going to debut at Genericon in March will hopefully win something, because I've never won a contest that I've entered. I think that's mostly because I haven't entered a costume that I've completely made myself. So that'll be interesting.
I look forward to seeing it, seeing pictures of it on your website.
Definitely.
What's your favorite type of fruit pie?
Of pie?
Yeah.
Chocolate pie.
Okay, Chalk. You are now forgiven for the forbidden words against olives.
I don't like fruit or olives or most vegetables.
Well, they like you.
No, they don't.
I'm sure they do.
If they liked me, then I would eat them.
Peaches?
Nope.
Watermelon?
Nope.
Apples?
Nope.
Avocados?
Nope.
Tomatoes?
Nope.
Not even salsa?
Nope.
I'm in shock. I've been destroyed. What's your
My
favorite
brother
time
likes
of
it
cooking?
less than I do.
I actually love vegetables and fruit because, like, grandparents are farmers, so I had
I like
to.
some vegetables. I like radishes. Radishes are my favorite.
That's the one I don't like. All right, what's your favorite type of cookie? So we can get off the
All of
vegetables. Huh?
All of them? All of the cookies all the time?
Even oatmeal raisin?
They're okay if I don't know there's raisins in it.
Note to self, make oatmeal raisin cookies for Albany Comic-Con. And feed them.
But I'll know there's raisins in them, so I won't eat them.
But will you remember?
Yes.
What if I have them mixed in with chocolate chip?
I would murder you in your sleep.
Ha ha! I've been trying to get rid of me for years. Sorry. Broke into pressure for a moment. Sorry. Whew. So, sometimes he just takes me over. What's the funniest thing you have ever done or said?
I don't even know.
I'm done.
I mean, I guess I was having a sleepover with my friend, and we wanted to make Jiffy Pop, and we were trying to read the date, and I was like, I thought it was 2010, and my friend read it as, I think, 2012, and I said, oh, it's 2011, and she was like, no, it's not.
Wow.
It was funny at the time, but it's not funny if you retell it 6 billion times.
Well, this is the first time I've heard it, so it was actually really funny. Kind of like the time that I had a sleepover and we decided to make pancakes at 4 o'clock in the morning without the help of my parents. Do you have any tips for newbie cosplayers?
don't be afraid to buy your costume. I know there's a lot of controversy on buying versus making your costume. Personally, I do both, solely because I know for Maka, I did not have the skill level at the time to make her jacket, and therefore I bought it and ended up buying the whole costume and piecing stuff together. I know I still don't have the skill level to do Robin from Fire Emblem, so I'm going to end up buying that jacket also. Don't try to do something that's out of your skill level right off the bat. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because asking for help is probably the best thing that you could ever do. My grandma has been sewing for 40 years, so she helps me with most of my costumes. But I also have friends who are photographers and stuff who help me out with that side of it. And also friends who know more about sewing than I do. And prop making is also a new concept to me as well. So asking for help is probably the greatest thing that I could do, and the greatest thing that they could do also.
That's actually something that I thoroughly agree with you on. A lot of mine are a matter of, since a lot of the characters I do are military uniforms, I will actually purchase that nation's military uniform. Because I'm a Italian. I know. I know. I know. I know. All right.
I like Italia.
3 guesses who I cosplay.
You can't ask me that. I mean, I like the show. I don't watch it religiously, nor have I finished it. I don't know them by their flag.
I'm actually a Germany and Prussia cosplayer. I play both of the brothers, so.
That's cool.
The black and white one is Prussia. All right. What's your favorite commercial?
Interesting question. And that's really funny because I was talking with 2 customers the other day about the Water Slide World commercial. And I think that one has to be my favorite. Or the old Six Flags commercials with the guy that does the song.
With the old guy?
Yes.
Da, 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 da. I used to love that. Okay. Okay. I'm back now, I think. Yep, I'm back. All right. Already asked that one. I had to go through and ask for random numbers again. This random number generator is the worst random number generator ever. Finally, one I haven't asked you. You are given either ultimate wealth, power, or happiness. Which would you choose?
I want to say it's between wealth or happiness. I think like 60% of me wants to say happiness, and the other 40% wants to say wealth, so I'm going to go with happiness.
Good choice. What is your favorite video game?
Skyrim. Skyrim all day, every day.
Okay, at least it's the same developer as my favorite. So, I'm a Fallout nerd.
See, I can't play anything that's with guns because I can't shoot at all, ever. But bow and arrows are okay.
Well, with Fallout, you just have to do VATS. VATS.
I don't know what that means.
It's automatic targeting.
Oh, that would probably help.
Why is this on here? What a mean question. Are you lazy?
Yeah. Yeah.
At least you're honest. It gives me
No, I'm not. I'm not lazy. I don't know what you're talking about.
It gives me the same question twice in a row on this random number generator. What is the creepiest toy you ever owned?
Furby.
They are
Furbies
creepy. Oh my gosh, they are so creepy.
I turned it on and it didn't have any batteries in it, but it still talked to me. I wish I was joking. It was great.
Did you cast it away for an exorcism?
No, we burned it.
That means you just released the spirit into the world.
But it hasn't bothered me, so it's okay.
Yeah, it just goes on to help some poor witless person. Have you ever been staff at convention?
Ever been what? A staff?
Staff. Yeah.
No. I have not.
If you had an opportunity, would you?
I think I would, yeah.
Back when the college that I'm going to now had a convention, it doesn't have it anymore now that I go there, but I was part of the staff every year, and it was actually a really great experience. Okay. Which are better, Legos or Lincoln Logs?
That's a terrible question.
Is that question the devil?
Yes, because I like both. That's not fair.
Okay, it's agreed, both. I
Okay.
agree with you. Yay! We agree. Woo! If you had the TARDIS, where and when would you go?
That is a tough question.
I know.
It'd be anything. I think I would go back to medieval times.
Why?
It's always interested me as a kid, so I think that'd be really cool.
Medieval times seems to be a common one that we got. A common answer. I
like
think
the style of dress also, like the way they dress. I like all the dresses and stuff. Or like Victorian stuff like that. I'd go back to that time.
Victorian times were pretty cool too. I actually am into steampunk, so yay for Victorian dress. What is the number one thing you never go to a convention without?
You know, I don't know. Money? Obviously. I think that's too obvious.
Yeah, I mean, besides money.
Costume. I feel like that's obvious too, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I haven't been to enough conventions to like know, or it's something that I don't even know I bring and I just kind of do it. So it's like, I don't know, just a reaction that I just do it and I don't realize I do it.
Fair enough. what would you do for a Klondike bar?
I would murder the entire world.
Um,
Or I would go to Price Chopper and buy one because I can do that.
I like that answer better. And finally, our last question is a random, even beyond our regular random stuff. You are dragged out on a dance floor, but there's no music playing. What do you do?
I go home.
Okay, fair enough.
Who else is there with me? Who drags me
People.
on the dance floor? There's a lot of unknowns here.
Okay, say it's the individual of your dreams drags you out to the dance floor. Your entire high school class is there, but so are your parents. There's no music playing. But it's
No,
the
I go
guy
home.
or the girl or person of your dreams.
I would take them with me and go home.
Okay, that's a good answer. Good answer. Now, before we started, before we went on the air, you said that you were interested in getting into doing commissions and making props. Would you like to tell us a little bit about that?
Well, I'd like to start doing commissions. I commissioned one of my friends and I made her a Gone cosplay from Hunter x Hunter, and she completely loved it. The one thing that I'm not sure I could do is, like, how would I set up meetings with this person, and, like, because I had to fit her. And it was beneficial to have her so close to my house, because she lives down the street from me, so that was beneficial. But, like, doing it for someone in another state, I don't know, would be maybe a problem. So I want to start small, doing it for friends, maybe in the New York area, which is why I put it on my Facebook page and stuff like that. I'm actually trying to sell my Maka scythe right now, because it was easy to make, and I can make another one no problem. There are some things that I can't do. Like, I wanted to make myself a ruby scythe, and I want to make it fold, and I know how I want to do it, but I don't know how to go about doing it. So it's all about execution and stuff like that, putting things together, talking it over with people. Like, I would want to talk it over with the person that is commissioning me. Like, that's my one concern, is that I can't get in contact with them right away when I need to. And that's why, like, I want to do it. It's something that I really would like to do. But I'm also a little skeptical about it, because I don't want to be that commissioner that gets bad reviews, because I know of some people who had bad commission experiences. So I definitely don't want to be like that, for one.
Right.
But I think I have a pretty good sewing set now, that I'm working on. My one cosplay for Genericon. I'm going to do Sarada Uchiha from Naruto for Albany Comic-Con, so I'm going to make that myself. And I do a lot of hand sewing. My tie, I bought pants and I bought a shirt, and I actually bought fabric and hand sewed the stars on the sleeves and the pockets and whatnot. So I think I have a pretty good grasp on sewing. Maybe not so much the props yet, but I would like to start commissions. Hopefully, maybe.
Well, I can definitely understand the trepidation in getting into doing commissions. Right now, I do commissions for artwork, and especially with being someone who has depression, where I can't do anything sometimes, it's sometimes difficult. So I definitely understand where there's that trepidation in getting started. Or, I did see that you did Ruby for a recent convention.
Yes.
It looked great.
Thank you.
Is there a reason why you decided to go with Ruby, or?
Well, I made that specific version of Ruby. Instead of her normal turtleneck, I did the scoop neck shirt. I used my skirt from Maka because I wanted to cause test it for RTX, which was in Texas. So I didn't want to wear a turtleneck to Texas because that didn't really make any sense. So I made that version of Ruby, which I call her Summer Ruby. And it's a scoop neck shirt. I puffy painted her symbol on the back, which you couldn't see because of the cape. But I don't know. It was fun to do. Just piecing it all together, making the shirt. And I made a different belt than my normal belt that I have for the winter version.
That's actually one of my favorite shows. I still have to catch up for the last half of season 3, but is there something about that character that drew you? I know, I had it ruined for me.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I just think I have a lot of Ruby's personality. Because I'm happy-go-lucky and stuff like that. I also feel like I'm Nora, so I could pull off a Nora eventually too, maybe. But I don't know. I'm really drawn to main characters. Because I don't know. Because I do Maka, I do Tai, I do Ruby, I do a lot. Too many to count. I can't.
Right.
But yeah.
Do you have any last things that you wanted to talk about? Anything that you wanted to, advertise, plug? Any people you wanted to give shout outs to?
I'll share my one cosplay pet peeve. I have a whole bunch of friends, different sizes, shapes, whatever. And I've been making more friends recently who are not 100% about, their body type or whatever. My biggest pet peeve with that is that, well, you can't cosplay this certain character because this reason. No, that's not okay. I am not a skinny person, obviously. And it hurts me when people either bigger or even smaller than me are like, oh, well, this person's even smaller than I am and I can't cosplay her, or, my boobs aren't big enough, or whatever the reason may be. Definitely cosplay whatever you want.
Absolutely.
Because I cosplay Ruby. Ruby's not skinny, or Ruby's skinny, I'm not. Luca, I cosplayed Luca Megarine for RTX, and I did her Just Be Friends version, which was just a white dress. And I actually had a hard time finding a white dress that I felt comfortable in. And when I finally found one, I was like, I'm doing it. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I'm doing it. Tai, gender bending cosplays, also. Tai is a 10-year-old boy, and I am not a 10-year-old boy. So I decided to gender bend it, and everyone loves my Tai cosplay.
Yeah.
So I'm really proud of that one. But definitely, even if the cosplayer or the character, smaller, bigger, doesn't matter. Cosplay whatever. That's my one pet peeve. And I was talking to someone recently who was like, oh, well, I want to cosplay all these Soul Eater characters. And I was like, do it. And she was like, oh, but this reason, this reason, this reason. And she kept going on and on, even though I was like, look, you can do it. It doesn't matter. And she kept saying, oh, well, this, that. I'm like, okay, well, I'm done talking to you then, because I cannot handle that emotionally, and like I just can't.
Right.
Because that's the one thing that I hate.
I absolutely agree with you.
I could go on and on and on about it.
Actually, that's kind of what got me involved in one of the other things that I do, the Fandoms Against Bullying.
Yeah.
Because of that reason. So, we definitely want to thank you for being on the show, Shellie.
Absolutely.
I just have to do a couple quick announcements, and then we'll have any other last words you can think of. Remember that we are doing our 100 Facebook like giveaway. It's a $10 gift card of your choice. So feel free to enter at our website. Again, for our the funding page that we have, I can't remember which one it is. If you donate $5, you get a free cosplay badge. There are only 19 available at this point. We do have, somebody did take one of them. And they are only available until August 20th. Normally they're $10, so. And we will soon have t-shirts with the Metanoia Reports logo. Designed by yours truly. And we are always looking for new people to be on the show as guests. So if you are ever interested, feel free to email us at Metanoia, METANOIA reports @gmail.com. We usually get back to you as within a day, and we are into August with our scheduling. So if you want to be on, feel free to drop us a line. And that's everything I have for you. Was there anything else that you had, Shellie?
I think that was it.
All right. Thanks again for watching Metanoia Reports. I'm Papa Pruse. We had Shellie from CJ Rose Cosplay Props and Commissions. You have a great evening, guys.